All right, so I'm gonna bounce onto the screen here. I'm Danger Dan. This is an episode of Dare Danger Dan, but you probably already knew that. In this episode, Dan the Face, or Dan Finnerty, I believe his name is, dared me to draw Bunny O'Hare versus Bugs Bunny in a bingo hall. Now, here's the thing is, when I first read that, I was like, Bucky O'Hare versus Bugs Bunny in a bingo hall, which you might not know who Bunny O'Hare is, you might not even know who Bucky O'Hare is. But Bucky O'Hare is a green space bunny from some really crappy 80s cartoon that had an awesome toy line and actually a really good NES game. And I was a fan of the toys in the video game when I was a kid. The cartoon really it was not good. Anyway, so that was my first knee-jerk thought. It was like, oh, he misspelled Bucky O'Hare. But no, Bunny O'Hare is actually a movie from the 70s starring Bette Davis, who is a widow who finds out that her kids squandered all her money and she's basically left in the ditch. And this guy, Bill, comes by, this big burly guy, comes by to help her fix her plumbing or something. She finds out he's a bank robber and she's like, you know what? Screw it. I want to be a bank robber too. Let's do it. And they hop on a motorcycle and go rob banks across the country. Now, I definitely played a little bit of bingo with my grandmother back in the day. So right now we're just throwing in some bingo chairs and tables. You got Bette Davis eyes. Oh, of course I am. I just wanted to get something a little more fascinating on the canvas first, but I am gonna add the bingo cards and those weird markers. Which I want one now that I'm like about to draw it, I want one. Oh, speaking of the songs, so the Daniel Craig ones, I've only seen those first two. Worst James Bond theme songs. I couldn't even believe how bad they were. It was so bad. Oh my God, it made me want to puke. I was like, this is disgusting. Yeah, I mean, Live and Let Die is my favorite Bond song. But it's definitely not the best Bond movie, but it does have that guy getting blown up like a balloon and exploding, which I like that a lot. But other than that, it's a pretty racially charged film and not in any kind of light that could be considered. I still can't get over how many times they recast Blofeld, the most like notorious villain in the James Bond series, where it's like, they'll be like, the next movie with the same James Bond and they'll have a totally different Blofeld. Doesn't even remotely look the same, like not even a little bit. All right, here we go. This is Bucky O'Hare, a rarely celebrated space bunny from the 80s. Versus, I think we're gonna go with Bunny O'Hare next, because I do believe that was the original Dare. Although I'm more of a Daffy Duck guy, but because you're despicable. I don't know, man, I just always relate to Daffy Duck more. I always thought Bugs Bunny was a little full of himself, and I always thought Daffy Duck was full of himself in the realistic way that people that are full of themselves are full of themselves, which is very flawed, which I found very relatable, so. Guys, remember that time Daffy Duck made an appearance on the Drew Carey show? That was pretty cool. All right, I think I gotta draw Big Bill in here too. Maybe that'll help though, like maybe one or two people left alive that know the movie Bunny O'Hare. help them place the likeness. All right, now they're in the bingo hall, so I gotta kind of make that apparent. There we go, there's the bingo, I don't know, what do you call it? The bingo turner? The bingo ball shaker. It's not gonna feel like a bingo hall without the wood paneling. B-I-N-G-O, 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 and bingo was his name, oh. Yeah, well that's the whole point, is like she's like a widowed senior citizen who, like she has nothing left to lose, like all her savings get squandered by her ungrateful children. So she's like, I'm gonna be a bank robber. Like, what are they gonna do? Throw me in jail for the rest of my life? I'm already old. Ladies and gentlemen, here you have it. I wanna thank you, Dan Finnerty, or Dan the Face as he's known on Instagram, for daring me to draw Bunny O'Hare versus Bugs Bunny in a bingo hall, all right? And just because I threw in Bucky O'Hare, just to make it a three-way standoff, here in this lovely bingo hall where all the patrons have run off except for our bingo host who's holding it down, hoping that maybe they'll come around and Bugs Bunny and Bucky O'Hare will come out with the bingo prize money. Anyway, I want to thank you for tuning into this episode of Dare Danger Dan. There's going to be many more, and for those of you in the live feed, stick around. I'm going to take a 5, and I'll be right back with a whole new doodle for you.